Making his way to the cage with a 3-2 record, we have Kirk Sallis. Not a lot known about Kirk, but last night at weigh-ins, he looked like he was in shape. I'm sure he's going to put on a good show here tonight at Caged Aggression 16, the Aftermath, here in Davenport, Iowa.
I believe this is his debut under the Caged Aggression banner, if I'm correct.
Yeah, he's coming in out of Cedar Falls, Iowa with Kikoa MMA, I believe. We'll see what he can do here tonight.
Very good. Arms up on the way roll.
Making his way to the cage, the nice guy, Logan Hickerson.
Henderson's got a near flawless record with 5-1. Looking to continue some more victories here tonight against Sallis.
He has one fight actually under Caged Aggression. I believe it was last January or maybe 2 years ago in January at the Challengers card. He fought Sean Johnson, a fight that lasted maybe 30 seconds at that, and he dropped Johnson with a gigantic hook. It was a great knockout, and I'm wondering if we're going to see more of that tonight. Those two went at it, and Hickerson's got some serious power.
We'll see if Sallis wants to stand with Hickerson tonight. If he does, it might be a short night.
Both fighters looking in great shape, too.
Yeah, that's always a plus when you're here at Caged Aggression. You get to see fighters who come in, fight shape. They're not tubby, they're not chubby, they're not anything but ripped and ready to rock.
Yeah, it's safe to say they didn't have a very happy Thanksgiving,
Right, we're just right around the corner from Thanksgiving. I bet those were a couple grumpy guys.
Entering the cage, Logan Hickerson.
The nice guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, our third bout of the evening is scheduled for three 3-minute rounds in the Caged Aggression Amateur Bantamweight Division. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighed in at 136 pounds. He trains with Kikoa MMA. Joining us from Cedar Falls, Iowa, Kirk Sallis. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighed in at 134.5 pounds. He's sponsored by Fade to Black MMA, Market Alley Wines, Glory Days Barbershop, The Bean Hive, First Street Armory, and Gink Photography. Joining us from Monmouth, Illinois, the nice guy, Logan Hickerson.
All smiles from Hickerson.
Yeah, hopefully he's not too nice tonight. Otherwise, Sallis might, get over on him. He's going to look to be mean, I'm sure.
Hickerson versus Sallis, round one. Here we go.
Sallis, he's looking to find his range. Both guys coming in.
A lot of pressure by Hickerson early.
His corner calling for Kirk to slug it out. I don't know if that's always the best idea.
I have to agree with you there. He's coming at him. He needs to keep his distance like he's doing here. Good jab there.
Ooh, nice left hand.
Hickerson's putting on pressure, but Sallis is doing a good job staying calm, finding his distance, finding shots right there.
If he can keep slip.
But he turns into a takedown and
capitalizes on the slip. He was able to go ahead and take that takedown.
Right now he's got him pressured up against the cage, trying to get some posture. Hickerson's turning, looking for an arm, though.
Salis is going to want to go ahead and pass that guard and slip out into side control.
He had that arm out there for, there he goes.
And he's back in the guard of Hickerson.
Relentless punches here on the top.
Good job getting up by Hickerson.
Sallis, though, is maintaining good pressure, though, keeping him pressed against the cage.
Don't let him recover, Kirk. Pick him up. Pick him up. Come on. There you go, Kirk. Push away the face and go. Give him.
Pummels under for the double underhooks here. Very dominant position here for Sallis.
There you go, baby.
Bad position for Hickerson. He's getting controlled right now. He took a lot of damage while he's on the bottom. There's the trip.
Good inside trip there by Sallis.
Don't leave no gap behind. Come on. Don't leave no gap.
He's got his head against the cage. Hickerson is a bad way right now.
There you go.
He needs to create a little urgency and try to get up. He don't want to stay there too long.
Neck grip. Keep your weight on that neck grip. Keep your weight on that.
Needs to go ahead and get the feet on the hips and try to push off, create some distance so he can get up.
You're doing good, baby. Push away the face, Kirk. Then leather. Come on, Kirk. Come on. Push away the face, baby. You're doing good.
Salis using the head, grinding into the chin of Hickerson. That's always uncomfortable.
There you go. Go open.
Makes it annoying, makes you forget about what you're doing.
Keep the pressure on him. Forehead to the chin.
Yeah, Hickerson here needs to get his feet on his hips and needs to create some space and move. It's always easier said than done when the guy's on top of you punching you in the face, though.
Absolutely. There's nothing easy about being on bottom.
Wow, dominance replied right here by Sallis. Just threw him against the cage.
Watch your arms, Kirk. Watch that arm bar. Watch your arm. Watch your arm. Watch your arm, Kirk. There you go. There you go. Show him what a national state wrestler can do with his hands. There you go.
There's 10 seconds. We're at the end of the first round. Looks like a dominant performance by Sallis. Hickerson doesn't really have an answer. And there it is, the end of round one. We are at Caged Aggression 16, the aftermath. Great first round by both competitors. Be interesting to hear what their corners have to say. I wonder if Hickerson's corner has an answer for the performance that Sallis has put on him so far here in the first round.
Hickerson applying the pressure again like he did in round one, and Sallis backing out and landing his strikes.
Both guys standing with their chins straight up. That's never a good idea for either.
Sallis closes the distance here. Oh, beautiful toss.
Beautiful toss, absolutely. And we're right back to where we left off, or we were at the end of round one. Sallis on top. Now he's in side control. Better position. I only seen it getting worse here for Hickerson. He needs to try to dig his left underhook.
Yeah, it's a real downhill battle. You know, he's carrying all the weight. He's taking punishment. He's got to find an answer.
He's got to work to get that left underhook. He's got to lift up Sallis' weight and find a way to get his hips out. There he goes. He's looking to get back to guard, and he secures it.
Good job getting back to guard by Hickerson, but now he needs to have some offense, or he needs to get up, one of the two.
One of the two. It's safe to assume that he lost round one, so he's down one round. He's going to need to create some urgency and get up. Or a submission.
Attempts a sweep there. This is right here where he needs to get up, and he does get up.
Good job by Hickerson.
2 lefts in a row there by Sallis.
Sallis looking a little tired.
Yeah, you saw he went, put his hands on his knees there, but he got a takedown off of it.
That's what wrestlers are good at. Even when you think they're tired, they're still very powerful. They always seem to find a way to get you to the ground. Now, if Hickerson can get back up, you'd think that maybe Sallis would be a little deterred to continue to try for takedowns, but until he stops him or continues to get up, I think that's probably
making him work for the takedowns.
Absolutely, that's probably going to be his game.
He's going for that arm bar, but it's very obvious at this point. You know, he's going for the.
There it is.
He might have it.
Belly down.
That's deep. That's deep.
Position to be with. Sallis needs to hop over the back. He's got to get to the other side.
That's very deep. That's very deep.
If he can pop his head out, there he goes. He's good.
He's good. He's out.
Good submission defense.
Wow. Excellent defense by Sallis.
Absolutely.
That seemed like a wrap there for a second.
Yeah, he was belly down on that armbar, and that's one of the worst positions to be stuck in.
Yeah.
But Sallis, being tough, got his way out.
And, you know, that's got to be demoralizing for Hickerson. You know, he's been on bottom. He threw a good attempt up there, went for the armbar, and he still managed to get out of it.
Taking a lot of punishment, and you put a lot of effort into finishing that armbar. I mean, it's bad.
And you see Sallis a little more conservative now on top, watching his limbs there.
Yeah, he keeps hanging his arms out there. He's going to get caught in another triangle or armbar soon. And as I say that, there goes Hickerson trying to find one.
Another mostly dominant round for Sallis again. Hickerson's going to have to get something going.
Yeah, it's safe to assume that Sallis is up 2-1. Hickerson's going to need a knockout or a submission victory here in the third if he wants to win this fight. But he's not going to do it on bottom, I promise that. Hands on the knees. Sallis looks ready. Hickerson, he obviously looks ready. Third round.
Yeah, it's safe to say Hickerson's going to have to get Sallis out of there if he wants to win this fight. And he's
standing in front of one another.
He's
just
coming
banging.
at him, slugging.
Caught him with a good left hook. There's the shot.
That's been the story of the fight.
You know, Hickerson's got to he's got to bump his hips. He's got to create a little space before he tries the sprawl. Sallis is obviously really strong, and every time he gets a hold of those hips, he gets to him every time. Bunch of hard shots.
Sallis, too, has his opponent right in front of his corner, which is, you know, always a nice little benefit there with your corner telling you how to beat a guy up.
Right.
Short punches here by Sallis. More and more punches, just making it really uncomfortable, applying good pressure.
He keeps leaving both of his arms up by Hickerson's head. We all know that's a no-no. He's going to get one secured here in a second, and he might get that armbar again.
He's working for that right arm again, is Hickerson. It's going to be hard to do, though, against the cage here.
It looks like he's using the cage to turn the corner, though.
He might
get it here.
He's wrapping it up. Sallis needs to be aware of that, and he's out for now.
And it's just the same old song and dance that we've seen from the first 2 rounds. We got Sallis on top, looking to do damage to Hickerson. He's always looking to finish the fight, it seems like. He's laying in heavy punches.
He's caught his breath here and there a few times, but for the most part, he's been, you know, active. He's been on top, applying pressure, landing some heavy shots when he can.
If he wasn't doing nothing, I'd like to think they'd stand him up. But he continues to move. He continues to punch. Not really looking to pass at all. He seems pretty comfortable staying in the guard, just raining down shots from the top. Hickerson pushes off, looks to get up, and he's easily back down to his back.
Just dominance displayed by Sallis here.
Not a whole lot of time left in round 1. Really no answer. Hickerson's definitely a competitor. You know, a lesser guy probably would have been put out by now. But he's still fighting. Short says Jesus didn't tap. I don't think he's going to either.
Hickerson going for a last-second armbar there, but it's not going to come.
No. And there you have it, folks. 3 rounds. Great fight. For a couple of guys that, you know, don't have a whole lot of fights, man, they really put on a performance.
And Sallis, I'll tell you, for a guy that's 3-2, he looked very talented to me.
Yeah,
impressive.
You wonder who beat him to give him those 2 losses, because being that type of wrestler, man, he looked real solid.
Ladies and gentlemen, our judges score this contest 29-28, 29-28, and 30-27, declaring your winner by unanimous decision, Kirk